नमश्चंदिकायै ॐ नमश्चंदिकायै ॐ दुं दुर्गाय नमः ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ श्री महालक्ष्म्यै नमः विद्युद्ध्यामसमप्रभाममृगपतिं स्कन्दस्ततामभीषणां कन्याभीकरबालखेतविलसद्धस्ताविरासेवितां हस्ते चक्रगदाशिकेतविशिखं चापं गुणं तर्जनीं विभ्राणां मनलात्मिकां शशिधरां दुर्गां त्रिनेत्रं भजे कालाभ्राभ्रां कटाक्षैररिकुलभयदां मौलिबद्धेन्दुरेखां शङ्खं चक्रं कृपानं त्रिशिकमपि करेरोद्वहन्तीं त्रिनेत्रां सिंहास्कन्धाधिरुधां त्रिभुवनमखिलं तेजसा पूरयन्तीं ध्याये दुर्गां जयाख्यां त्रिदश परिवृतां सेवृतां सिद्धिकामें श्री भवानी शंकर मंदिरे सपरिवारे call your name सर्वकुटुम्बनामधेयस्य श्री भवानी शंकर मंदिरे शरद नवरात्रि द्वितीया दिवस अस्य श्री माँ जगदंबिका पूजनं ब्रह्मचारिणे नमः पूजनं करिष्ये ध्यानं समर्पयामि नमः प्रेम से बोलो श्री दुर्गा माता की जय। ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे। चामुण्डाय विच्चे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे। श्री जगदम्बिका माता की जय। Everybody please be seated. We're going to chant Durga Kavacham Saptashati. Please be seated and enjoy the chanting. दुर्गा श्री अष्टोत्तरनाम स्तोत्रम। श्री जगदम्बिका नमः। ओम नमश्चंदिकाय। ओम शतनाम प्रवक्ष्यामि शृणुष्व कमलालने। यस्य प्रसादमात्रेण दुर्गां प्रीतं भवेत् सतीं साधवीं भवप्रीतां भवानी भवमोचनीं। आर्यां दुर्गा जया चाध्या त्रिनेत्रा शूलधारिणीं। पिनाकधारिणीं चित्रा चण्डघण्टा महातपाः। मनोबुद्धिरहंकारा चित्तरूपा चिताचितः। सर्वमन्त्रमयी सता सत्यानन्दरूपिणीम्। अनन्तभवानीमाभ्यां भववाभ्यां सदा गतिः। शाम्भवी देवमाता च चिन्तारत्नप्रियः सदा। सर्वविद्या दक्षकन्यां दक्षयज्ञविनाशिनीम्। उपर्णकेतवर्णं च पातलावतीं। पताम्बरबीधानां कलाम्भजीररञ्जनीम्। अमेयविक्रमां क्रूरा सुन्दरी सूरसुन्दरीं। वनदुर्गां च माताङ्गीं मतङ्गमुनिपूजिता। ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी चैन्द्रीं कौमारी वैष्णवी तथा। चामुण्डा चैव वाराही लक्ष्मीश्च पुरुषाकृतां। विलमोत्कृशन्नी ज्ञानां क्रिया नित्या च बुद्धितां। बहुलप्रेमा सर्ववाहनवाहनां। निशुम्भ शुम्भहननी महिषासुरमर्धनी मधुकैटवहन्त्री च चण्डमुण्डविनाशिनी सर्वासुरविनाशा च सर्वदानवघाटिनी सर्वशास्त्रमयी सत्या सर्वास्त्रयधारिणीं तथा अनेकास्त्रस्य धारिणीं कुमारी चैककन्या च कैशोरी युवती यति अप्रौदा चैव प्रोदा च वृद्धमाता बलप्रदां महोदरी मुक्तकेशी घोररूपा महाबला अग्निज्वाला रौद्रमुखी कालरात्रिस्तपस्विनी नारायणी भद्रकाली विष्णुमाया जलोधरी शिवदूती कराली च अनंत परमेश्वरी कात्यायिनी च सावित्री प्रत्यक्ष ब्रह्मवादिनी य इदं प्रपथ्ये नित्यं दुर्गानाम शतशनामकं नासाध्यं विद्यते देव त्रिषु लोकेषु पार्वती धनं धान्यं सुतं जायं हयं हस्तीनमेव च चतुर्वर्गं तथा चान्ते लभेन्तु मुक्तिं च शाश्वतीं कुमारी पूजयित्वा तुं ध्यात्वा देवीं सुरेश्वरी पूजयेत् परया भक्त्या पतेनाम शताशकं तस्य सिद्धेर्भवेत् देवी सर्वैः सुरवैरपि राजानो दशतां यान्तु राजशिप्यमाप्नुयात् गोरोचलानमुक्कमेन सिन्दूरकर्पूरधृतयेन विलिख्य यन्त्रं विदिधा विदद्यो भवेत् सदा धारयते पुरारीं भौमावस्यानीशमाग्ने चन्द्रो शतभिषां गते विलिख्य प्रबद्धये स्तोत्रं च भवेत् सम्पदां पतिम् इति श्री विश्वसारमन्त्रस्य दुर्गा अष्टकनाम स्तोत्रम् ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै नमः Asya Sri Devya Kavacham. We read the Devi Kavacham, the protective mantras of the Devi. Om Asya Sri Chandika Kavachasya Brahma Rishi Anustup Chandaha Chamunda Devata Om Anganya Zonmadika Bijam Sri Namaschandikaye Markandeyo Vacha Yad Guhyam Paramam Viloke Sarvaraksha Rinam यन्न कस्यचिदाख्यातं तन्मे ब्रूहि पितामहः अस्ति गुह्यतमं विप्र सर्वभूतोपकारकं देव्यास्तु कवचं पुण्यं तच्छृणुष्व महामनो प्रथमं शैलपुत्री च द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कुष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकं पंचमं स्कंदमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायिनी तथा सप्तमं कालरात्रि महागौरीति अष्टकं चष्टकं नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तिता उक्तान्येतानि नामानि ब्रह्मणैव महात्मना अग्निना दह्यमानस्तु शत्रुमध्ये गतेरणे विषमे दुर्गमे चैव मयार्ता शरणं गता न तेषां जायते किंचित् न दुषां रणसंकते नापदं तस्य पश्यामि शोकदुःखभयं नहि येस्तु भक्त्या स्मृता न्यूनां तेषां वृद्धि प्रजापतिं ये त्वां स्मरन्ति देवेशि रक्षसे तान् संशयः प्रेतसंस्था तु चामुण्डा वाराही महिषासना ऐन्द्री गजसमारूढ़ा वैष्णवी गरुदासना माहेश्वरी वृषारूढ़ा कौमारी शिखवाहना लक्ष्मी पद्मासना देवी पद्महस्त हरिप्रिया श्वेतरूपधरा देवी ईश्वरी ऋषवाहना ब्राह्मी हंसमारूढ़ा सर्वभरणभूषिता इत्येतमातरा सर्वयोग समन्विता नाराधभरण शोभाद्य नानारत्नपशोभिता दश्यन्ते रतमारुद्य दैव्य क्रोध समाकुला शंखं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधं कीटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कान्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शङ्खमायुद्धमुत्तमां दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानां भयाय च धारयन्त्यायुधानीत्यं देवानां च हिताय वे नमस्तेस्तु महारौद्रे महाघोरपराक्रमे महाबले महोत्स्याहे महाभये विनाशिनी त्राहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्षी शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनीं प्राचां रक्षसु मामेन्द्रि अग्नेनामान्द्रदेवतां दक्षिणोऽवतु वाराही नैऋत्यां खदधारिणीं प्रतीत्यां वारिणी रक्षेद्वावग्ध्यां मृगवाहिनीम् उदित्यां पावतु कौमारी ईशान्यां शूलधारिणीम् ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेदधस्ताद्वैष्णवी तथा एवं दश दिशो रक्षे चामुण्डा शववाहना जया मे चाग्रता पातु विजया पातु पृष्ठतः अजिता वामपार्श्वे तु दक्षिणे चापराजिता शिखमुद्योतिनी रक्षे दुमामूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थितां मालाधरी ललाटेक्षा भ्रवे रक्षेद यस्विनो त्रिनेत्रा च भौर्मध्ये यमघण्टा च नासिके शङ्खिने चक्षुषो मध्ये श्रोत्रयो धैर्यवासिनीं कपोलौ कालिका रक्षेत् कर्ममूले तु शङ्करीं नासिकायां सुगन्धा च अत्तरुष्टे च चर्चिकाम् उद्धरे चामृत्कलां जिह्वायां च सरस्वतीं दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशो च चण्डिका घण्टिकां चित्रघन्तं च महामाय च तालुके कामाक्षी विभूतं रक्षेद्वाचं वे सर्वमङ्गलं ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी नीलग्रीवा वही कण्ठे नलिका नलकूबरी स्कन्दयो खङ्गिने रक्षेद्बाहु मे व्रजधारिणीं हस्तयोर्ददन्ये रक्षेदम्बिका चाङ्गुलोषि च नखाञ्चुलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षो रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी स्थाने रक्षेन्महादेवी मनाशोकविनाशिनी हृदये ललिता देवी उदरे शूलधारिणीं नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा पूतनां कामिका मेद्रां गूढे महिषवाहिनीं काट्यां भगवती रक्षे जानुनु विद्यवासिनीं जङ्गे महाबला रक्षेत् सर्वकामप्रदायिनी ॐ गुह्ययोनिर्नसंहिञ्च पापपृष्ठो न तेजसी पादाङ्गुले शिशि रक्षेत् पादाधस्थलवासिनीं नखां दृष्टां कराली च केशाश्चैव केशिनी रोमक्रूणे कौबेरी त्वं बागेश्वरी तथा रक्तमज्जावसंहासां स्थितमेधां स पार्वती अन्त्राणि कालरात्रिश्च पितं च मुक्तेश्वरी पद्मावती पद्मकेशो कफे चूडामस्थितां ज्वालामुखी नखज्वालाममेद्या सर्वसन्धिषो शुक्रं ब्रह्मणि मे रक्षे छायां छत्रेश्वरी तथा अहंकार मनोबुद्धिं रक्षेन्मे धर्मधारिणीम् अप्राणापानो तथा व्यानामुदानां च समाकतं वज्रहस्ता च मे रक्षेत् प्राणां कल्याणशोभिना रसे रूपे च गन्धे च शब्दस्पर्शे च योगिनी सत्वं रजस्तमेश्वश्चे रक्षेत् त्रातारिणी सदा आयु रक्षतु वाराही धर्म रक्षतु वैष्णवी यशः कीर्तिं च लक्ष्मी च धनं विद्या च चक्रिणी गोतमिन्द्रिणी मे रक्षेत् पशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेन्महालक्ष्मीर्भाया रक्षतु भैरवी पन्थानां सुपतारोक्षान् मार्गं क्षेमकरी यथा राजान् द्वारे महालक्ष्मीर्विजया सर्वसातिता रक्षाहीनां तु तस्थानां वर्जितं कवचेतुदः तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्तु पापनाशिनीं पद्मकेचं गच्छेषु यदि चेचु भामनः कवचेनामृतो नित्यं यत्र यत्रैव गच्छति तत्र तत्राटलाभश्च विजय सर्वकामिदः यं यं चिन्तयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितं परमेश्वर्यमतुलां प्राप्ते भूतले यपुमान् निर्भयो जायते मर्युसामग्रामेश्वराजितां त्रैलोक्ये तु भवेत् पूजा कवचेनामृतां पुमान् इदं तु दिव्या कवचं देवानामपि दुर्लभं यः पतेत् प्रयतो नित्यं त्रिसन्ध्यं श्रद्धयान्विता दैवी कला भवेत् तस्या त्रैलोकेष्वपराजिता जीवेद वर्जितं साग्रम् अम्रयुद्ध विवर्जितः नश्यन्ति वा गजा सर्वे लूता विस्फोटकादया स्थावरं जङ्गमं चैव कृन्मित्रं चापि युधिष्ठिरम् अभिचाराणि सर्वाणि मन्त्रयन्त्राणि भूतये मूचरा खेचरश्चैव जलचाश्चैपदेशिकः असहजा कुलजा माला दाकिनी शाकिनी तथा अन्तरक्षरिता घोर दाकिन्यश्च महाबला ग्रहभूपिशाचश्च यक्षगन्धर्वरक्षसां ब्रह्मरक्षसैविलाताक्ष कूष्माण्डा भैरवादया नश्यन्तु दर्शनात् तस्य कवचे हृदि संस्थिते मनोनमद्भवे राजस्तेषु वृत्तिकरं परं यशसा वर्धते सोऽपि कीर्तिमान् धीरभूतले जपेत् सप्तशती संघी कृत्वा तु कवचं पुरा यावद्भूमण्डलं धते सशैलवनकाननं तावष्टित्तन्ति मेदिन्यां सन्तति पुत्रपौत्रिका देहान्ते परमं स्थानं यत्सुरैरपि दुर्लभं प्राप्नोति पुरुषो नित्यं महामाया प्रसादतः लभते परमं रूपा शिवेन सह मोदते ॐ इति देव्या कवचं Sampurnam. Those are the 56 verses of Devi Kavacham. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Tantoktam Ratri Suktam. Ratri Suktam. The heat is a little high. Om Vishveshvaviram Jagadhatri Sthitasingharakaarinim Nidrang Bhagavatim Vishnurtulam Tejasa Prabhu Brahmavacha Tvam Swaha Tvam Swadha Tvam Hi Vashatakara Swaratmika सुधा त्वमक्षरो नित्ये त्रिधा मात्रात्मिका स्थितः अर्धमातान् स्थिता नित्या यनुच्चार्या निवेशितः त्वमेव सन्ध्या सावित्री त्वं देवी जननी परः त्वयेततार्धे विश्वं त्वयेतत्सृज्यते जगत् त्वयेतत्पालये देवी त्वमस्यन्ते च सर्वदा वृश्वितो सृष्टरूपा त्वां स्थितिरूपाय च पालने तथा संहृतरूपान्ते जगतोऽस्य जगन्मये महाविद्या महामाया महामेधा महास्मृति महामोहा च भवती महादेवी महासुरी प्रकृतिस्त्वं च सर्वस्य गुणत्रयविभाविनी कालरात्रि महारात्रि मोहरात्रिश्च दारुणा त्वं श्री स्वमेश्वरी त्वं ह्रीस्त्वं बुद्धिर्बोधलक्षणा लज्जा पुष्टि तथा तुष्टिस्त्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव च खङ्गिने शूलिने घोर गदनी चक्रिणी तथा शङ्खिने चापनी बाणा मुखशुण्डी परिधायुधः सौम्य सौनतराशोष सौम्ये भस्माति सुंदरी परापराणं परमां त्वमेव परमेश्वरीं यच्च किच्चित् क्वचिदस्यु सदसातां किलात्मिकां तस्य सर्वस्य या शक्ति सा त्वं किं सूयते सदा यया त्वया जगत्सृष्टा जगत्पाल्या तु यो जगत् सोऽपि निद्रावतं नीता कत्वं सोऽतु महेश्वर विष्णुशरीरगृहणाम् ईशानाम एव च करीरास्ते यतो स्वाक्वास्तोतु शक्तिमान् भवेत् स्वत्वमिष्टितं प्रभावे स्वैरुद्धादेदि संस्कृतां मोहयैतु दुराधर्षा वसुरो मधुकैतवो प्रबोधं च जगत्स्वामी नियतामच्युते लघु बोधश्च क्रियतामश्च हन्तु मे तो महासुरे इति रात्रि सुक्तम्। बोले जगदमाता की जय जय काला शेरावालिदा बोले साचे दरबार की जय। ओम नमश्चंदिकायै 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 ओम नमश्चंदिकायै। अस्य श्री कुंजिका स्तोत्रम शृणो देवी प्रवक्ष्यामि। कुंजिका स्तोत्रम which we will be chanting tomorrow night for 108 times. शृणो देवी प्रवक्ष्यामि कुंजिका स्तोत्रमुत्तमं येन मंत्र प्रभावेन चंदी जापः शुभो भवेत् न कवचम न अर्गलास्तोत्रम कीलकम न रहस्यकम न सुक्त्यं न्यापि ध्यानं च न न्यासो न च वर्चनं कुंजिका पातमात्रेण दुर्गा पातफलं लभेत् अतिगुह्यतरं देवी देवानामपि दुर्लभम् गोपनीयं प्रयत्नेन स्वयो निर्वपार्वतीं मारणं मोहनं वश्य स्तम्भनोचातनादिकं पातमात्रेण संसिद्धयेत् कुंजिका स्तोत्रमुत्तमम् इति मन्त्रः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे ॐ ग्लौं ह्रीं क्लीं झुंसः ज्वाले ज्वाले ज्वल ज्वल प्रज्वल प्रज्वल ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे ज्वल हम समलं शंपत् स्वाहा इति मन्त्रः। नमस्ते रुद्ररूपिण्ये नमस्ते मधुमर्दिने नमः कैतवहारिण्ये नमस्ते महिषार्दिने नमस्ते शुम्भगन्त्रे च निशुम्भासुरघातिनीं जागतं हि महादेवी जपं सिद्धिं कुरुष्य मे ह्यङ्काली स्थिस्तरूपायै ह्रीङ्काली पतिपालिका क्लीङ्काली कामरूपिण्ये बीजरूपे नमोऽस्तु ते चामुण्डा चन्द्रघाती च यङ्कारी वरदायिनीं विच्चे चाभयन नित्यं नमस्ते मन्त्ररूपिणीं धाम धीं धुं दुर्जते पत्नीं वां विं वुं वागदेश्वरी क्रां क्रीं क्रूं कालिका देवी श्रां शुं शुं मे शुभं कुरु हुं हुं हुंकाररूपिण्ये जं 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 वनाधिने भ्रां ह्रीं भ्रूं भैरवी भद्रे भवान्ये ते नमो नमः। ॐ अं कं चं तं तं पं यं शं विं दुं ऐं हिं हं शं धिजाग्रहं धिजाग्रहं त्रोत्रय त्रोत्रय दीप्तं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा पां पिं पुं पार्वती पूर्णं तां किं कुं केचरी तथा सां सिं सुं सप्तशती दिद्ये मन्त्रसिद्धिं कुरुष्य मे। इदं तु कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं मन्त्रजाकाति हेतवे अभक्तैनेव दातव्यं गोपितं रक्ष पार्वतीम्। इदं कुञ्जिकया स्तोत्रं श्रीमहाकुञ्जिका दिव्ये नमः। ॐ दुं दुर्गाये नमः दुं दुर्गाये नमः दुं दुर्गाये नमः। ॐ जगदम्बिका प्रीत्यार्थं प्रतिगृहताम्। ॐ नमश्चंदिकायै ॐ नमश्चंदिकायै ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ नमश्चन्द्रिकायै ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभेजयत्रां स्थिरैरुङ्गैस्तुष्टवागं स्वस्तिनोभिः व्यशेमदेवहितं यदायुः श्रीजगदम्बिका प्रीत्यार्थं योपां पुष्पां वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमावाम् अपां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति अग्नियोपायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो अग्निरातयनं वेद आतयनवान् भवति आपो वा अग्नेरातयनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपावायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति वायुर्वा उपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो वायोरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै वायोरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति असो वै तपन्नमायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो मुष्यतपत् आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अमुष्यतपत आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा उपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति ॐ यश्चन्द्रमसा आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै चन्द्रमसा आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद स्वयोपायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति नक्षत्राणि वा उपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो नक्षत्राणामतयं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै नक्षत्रं नक्षत्राणामतयम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति पुर्जन्यो वा उपामायतनम् आयतनं भवति य पुर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति संवत्सरो वा उपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यत्संवत्सरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै संवत्सरस्यातनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो ओप्यो सुनावं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठति राजाधिराय प्रचहस्य हारिणः नमो वयं वैश्रवणाय कूर्महे समे कामन्यकामाय मह्यमहं कामेश्वरो वैश्रवणो दधात् कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम्। जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ ओ जय जय माँ जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ दे माँ निज चरणों का प्यार दे माँ निज चरणों का प्यार जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ ओ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ ओ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ हो जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ
स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया ओ शरणागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्थ रहे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते वैष्णवी नमोस्तुते। प्रेम से बोलो श्री जगदम्बिका दुर्गा माता की, प्रेम से बोलो श्री सरस्वती माता की, प्रेम से बोलो महालक्ष्मी माता की। जयकारा शेरा वालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। Please be seated, everyone. Please come now, everyone, and those who have prashad and your flowers and your dakshina and everything, come in front of the Devi at the table and get the darshan of the Divine Mother. You can line up quite nicely and do this. While this is happening, let's arrange for some bhajans to be done here. Thank you. जयकारा शेर वालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की जय हो।
जग की रखवाली करने वाली जगदम्बे
चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, निज दिन देते तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे। तू धरती जग पालन करती, अम्बर का दार है तू, सब सुख जोते सब दुख जोते, इस जीवन का सार है तू। तू सत्यम तू शिवम सुंदरम, तू सत्यम तू शिवम सुंदरम, हम सब चपल सुतेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे। होश में आंसू दूध में श्रद्धा, अंतर मेरे कर उजियारे, तेरे मंदिर में नतमस्तक, नगले सूरज चांद सितारे, हमने तेरी मुस्कानों में, हमने तेरी मुस्कानों में देखे मधुर सवेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे अम्बे, चरण कमल है तेरे। जय जय माँ, 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 जय जय माँ।
बोले जगदम्बिका माता की जय, जयकारा शेर वालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। है माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली माता, तेरी सदा ही जय, बोल साचे दरबार की जय। ओम दुम्द दुर्गाय नमः, ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः, ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः। ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बूफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। ॐ दुं दुर्गाय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे। 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 ॐ ऐं ह्रीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं 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 चामुण्डायै विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे 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 नमः। श्री जगदम्बिका माता की जय। भवानी अष्टकम। Somebody has a majira, Dantal can play something. Om Bhavani Ashtakam, the 8 verses to Durga Mata, praying to her as Bhavani Ma, the mother of the world. Na tato, na mata, na bandhur, na data, na putro, na putri, na bhrityo, na bharata. This is a chanting that detaches us from Ma Jagadamba. It detaches us that mother, father, children, nobody in this world, no one is permanent. The only relationship that matters is that of Bhagwanji, Bhagwati Mata. Looking so beautiful this evening in her color yellow. Today is Thursday, Brihaspati, and yellow is the color that, of course, is predominant in this day. Let us together. You can clasp your hands, my friends. You can look at her. I ask you to look at her. Because, beauty like this, you cannot close your eyes and let it just pass or let it just waste like that. You have to admire it. Therefore, this evening, Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. You are the mother, you are the refuge, you are the savior, you are everything. Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. Oh, Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. Gatistvam,
Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani.
न तातो न माता न बंधुर न दाता न पुत्रो न पुत्री न भृत्यो न भर्ता न जाया न विद्या न वृत्तिर्ममैवा गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं
त्वमेका भवानी.
गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं भवाभाव पारे महादुःख भीरु पपात प्रकामी प्रलोभी प्रमत्तः कुसंसार पार प्रबन्धः सदाहं गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी 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 गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं
त्वमेका भवानी.
न जानामि दानं न चाध्यानयोगं न जानामि तन्त्रं न चास्तोत्रमन्त्रं न जानामि पूजां न चान्यासयोगं गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि 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 गतिस्त्वं हो न जानामि पुण्यं न जानामि तीर्थं न जानामि मुक्तिं लयं वा कदाचित् न जानामि भक्तं व्रतं वापि मातर्गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि ओ गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका ओ गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका ओ गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि 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 गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी। श्री जगदम्बिका माता की जय। This beautiful Bhavani ashtakam, it tells us the meaning of everything that we have in life. Na tato na mata. Tat means the father, mata means the mother. But the word in front is na. Na. Na means no. Everybody knows that. Na means no. Na tato na mata. Not your mother, nor your father. Na bandhur na data, nor your brother and sister. Na putro na putri, your son or daughter. Na brityo na bharata, or your friends. Na jaya na vidya. That even which we consider as our victory in our life. That which we consider a victory in our life. Victory in an exam, victory in a course, or whatever it is. When we have achieved it, this beautiful Bhavani Ashtakam says, Gatistam najayana vidya na vrittir mamaiva. Neither the names given to us or positions given to us, nothing in this world ever belonged to us. I think that's an old philosophy, no? All philosophy that we all know. The only relationship that matters in this world, Gatistwam Gatistwam Tvameka Bhavani, Gatistwam Gatistwam Tvameka Bhavani. This is the only relationship that will last forever in this world. This is the only mother, the only one that will never leave you hanging. She is the only one that will never let you down. Although times we will find that we do not get what we want, but she hasn't let us down. Bhavabdhava pare mahadukh bhiru papat prakami pralobhi pramatta. Hey Bhagavati, in this ocean of life, as we call it, I've explained why we call it an ocean. Because there's beautiful fish and there are sharks as well. Sometimes the water is so cool and calm, yet the water is so sturdy. Mahadukha bhiru, we will experience sorrows in this life and happiness as well. We will reach good and bad people. Papata prakami pranobi kumatta. However, Mother, at the end of it all, as we have moved past this ocean of life, let us look forward to becoming one with you. This is the Bhavani Ashtakam, my friends, and a very beautiful, very, very beautiful chanting to the Divine Mother, very soothing and very uplifting. I want to welcome all of you this evening to our second session of Sharad Navratri. This Navratri goes for 9 sessions in total. And this evening, we are thanking our mother. We call her Grandma, Doreen. Mrs. Doreen Kemraj. She is giving thanks to the Divine Mother, as today is her birthday. So we want to wish you a happy birthday. Please clap for Grandma, as we call her. I've known her for many years through the association of Lakshmi and Dara. And she has become a part of our family as well at the temple. Very quiet individual, I must tell you. Not reserved, but very quiet, always pleasant, very patient, always has a smile on her face. And it is always a pleasure to be in her company. Grandma, we'd like to wish you a happy birthday today. I'm so glad we can sit with you to do puja and to gain the blessings of the Divine Mother. And we can only pray that she bless you with continuous strength and health. And as you embrace your many years to come, may you do so with grace. May Bhagavati Mata always bless you. So now we're going to chant our prayer that we will do every evening, which is the Argalastotra. Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namastate. Let us ask the Divine Mother that whatever enemies are living inside of us, there are so many enemies that are living inside of us. This internal transformation that we're speaking about every day, we have to put an end to it. Let us put an end to all these enemies, suppress them, the Madhu and Kaitab. Let us close the ears when there are things that are said that we don't want to hear. Let us close the eyes when there's things that are happening that we do not want to see. Let us not speak when we're not supposed to. Let us refrain the hands from doing work that are not so uplifting in these lives. This prayer is Argalastotram, and we are conquering all the enemies in Argalastotram to become one with the Divine Mother. Om Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. He Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi. O Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi. Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute. Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Bhutarati Harini Jai Sarva Gate Devi Kal Ratri Namostute. Madhu Kaita Vidravi Vidhatra Varde Nama. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi. Om Mahishasura Nirnashi Bhakta Nam Sukde Nama. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi. O Rakta Bij Vade Devi Chanda Munda Vinashini. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi. Shumbhasyaiva Nishumbhasya Dhumrakshascha Mardini. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dviso Jahi. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi. वन्दिताङ्घ्रियुगे देवी सर्वसौभाग्यदायिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि मा रूपं देहि अचिन्त्य रूप चरिते सर्वशत्रु विनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि न तेभ्यः सर्वदा भक्त्या चंडिके दुरिताप है रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि मा रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि स्तुतवद्भयो भक्तिपूर्वां त्वां चान्दिके व्याधिनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि चंडिके सततं ये त्वाम् अर्चयन्ति भक्तिता रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि मा रूपं देहि यशो देहि देहि सौभाग्यमारोग्यं देहि मे परमं सुखं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विदेहि द्विशतं नाशं विदेहि बलमोचके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विदेहि द्विशतं नाथं विदेहि परमां श्रियं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि मा रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि सुरासुर शिरोरत्न निग्रस्तर्नोचनयं के रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि मा रूपं देहि जयं देहि विद्यावन्तं यशस्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि प्रचंड दैत्य दर्पग्ने चंडिके प्रणताय मे रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि चतुर्भुजे चतुर्वक्त्र संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि मा रूपं देहि ओ कृष्णेन संस्तुते देवी शश्वत भक्त्या सदाम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि हिमाचल स्तुता नाता संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जय मा रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि इंद्राणिपति सिद्भाव पूजते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि मा रूपं देहि देवी प्रचंड दौरदंत दैत्य दर्प विनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि मा रूपं देहि देवी भक्त जनोदाम दत्तानंदोदयंबिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि पत्नी मनोरमां देहि मनोवृत्तानुसारिणीं तारिणीं दुर्ग संसार सागरस्य कुलोद्भवम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठित्वा तु महास्तोत्रं पठे नरा सा तु सप्तशती संख्या वरमाप्नोति सम्पदम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो दये रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि ओ रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहे रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि विशो रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहे मा रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहे 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 रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि ओ यशो देहि दिशो जहे यशो देहि विशो जहे यशो देहि विशो जहे यशो देहि दिशो जहे everybody nicely रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जये May Ma Jagadamba bless all of you with form, strong form, devoted form. Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, with victory in every aspect of your life. If you are going through any troubles at your work, family, society, even the greatest trouble, the inner self, may she give you victory over that. Yasho Dehi, and may Mother grant you fame for your work at her feet. बोले जगदगंबिका माता की जय. Once Himalaya, or the father of Mother Parvati, was talking to his daughter, have a discussion with his daughter. Quite often we have to do that, take time and have discussions with our children. So Himachal, who is the father of Ma Parvati, of course, he asked a question. Swayam bhaktim varadasyam yena jnanam sukhe nahi jayena majusyasa madhyamasya viragini. For the first time, the father came down and sat below the feet of Mother Durga, Ma Parvati. No, Parvati, there she is what we call Adi Shakti. From her, all these forms came. Parvati Devi. She is the mother of all. And you know, in a wedding ceremony, I don't know if you've ever seen this, when a wedding is done, immediately after Kanyadan, there is a part that is called Pa Puja. Anybody ever seen that? Pa Puja? Where the parents have to worship, or they have to wash the feet of their daughter and the son-in-law to be. How is this possible? Why is this happening? Pa Puja. How is this happening? Parents are washing the feet of the child. It happens, that's the only time the parents wash the feet of the daughter and the son-in-law to be. He's not in the son-in-law yet. And what they're telling them here is that today we see you as Ram, Sita, Shiv, Parvati, Rukmini and Krishna, or whatever form we think of them as. And it is our hope as we wash your feet that you become like them. That you become like Sita and Ram, right? That you become like Sita and Ram. That you become like Shiva and Parvati. That you become like Krishna and Rukmini. Pa Puja, where the parents come down from their pedestal and they honor their children, telling them, and what is the purpose of this? It is to remind the children that, you know, the path of staying together, the path of marriage is a loving one, as a very godly one. And to ascend there, you have to become Shiva and Parvati, Ram and Sita, Krishna and Rukmini. It is not just a wedding ceremony, dhoom-dham. No. It is much more than that, right? You know how sensitive I am about wedding ceremonies, so I'm not going to dwell too much on that, but that's what it means. So, the parent comes down to the level to be a devotee, to worship the children and say, may you become gods. May you live a godly life. That's Pa Puja. Trinidad is very big. Guyanese community, not so much. Trinidad community, very big. The ladies would line up in lines. Trinidad wedding, you better not, do it by the parents itself. There'll be a line of ladies. When we were growing up, I asked my mother, how come you have so much lota and thali? How come you have so much lota and thali? And this is not the zinc thing what we see today, zinc lota and zinc thali. I mean, they were thick and they were heavy. You hold one thali like this, your weight also, right? And they have this nice lotas. My mom had a nice thick lota. That was our family lota. All my sisters, one little thing, no fancy collection thing, one little lota like this. But it was so nice, heavy brass. All my sisters, my brothers, me, when we all got married, that was the kalash that was used. That was the kalash. It's like a family thing. So you ask her, where did you get all these things? On the day of the wedding, what happened? People will take a lota and a thali for the bride and the groom, because that is their two intent. First, people used to eat in lota and thali, so that will be their thing to eat in, right? My father used to eat in lota and thali. I guess he was from that generation, my grandfather and so. And secondly, it is the hope of everyone that you use these lota and thali to be prayerful. That is why everybody brought lota and thali those times. But then that phased away, lota and thali phased away, and then you had plate and cup came in. Glass, people buy 3 glass, 4 glass, and plate and cup come in the picture, where you carry plate and cup. And after that, they erased, no box gifts. So it's only envelope gifts. Whatever the time calls for, right? There's nothing right and wrong. But traditionally, lota and thali was given so that they can begin their life in prayers. At that point, the parents become the devotee of the child. This day, however, Himachal again comes down and he sits in front of Parvati. And he says, Parvati, please tell me, my daughter. Na? And he said, daughter, sorry. Swayam bhaktim vadaswam yena jnanam sukhena hi. O mother, no? O mother, describe how your bhakti yoga, by which ordinary man have no dispassion, get the knowledge of Brahman easily. Tell me about the paths in which we can get to you. Shri Devya Uvacha. The Devi is going to speak to her father, educating him, na? Margasrayo me vikyata moksha prato nagadhipa karma yoga jnana yoge bhakti yogascha sattamam trayanam avyayam yoga kartu shokyasti sarvata sulabhastvan manasatvat kayas chittadyapi dinatah. There are 3 paths, he says, Father, Oak Mountain King, in which people can get final liberation, moksha, or in which they can reach me. 3 paths. They are called Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Sattama. The first part is called Karma Yoga. You can get to me, you can release, you can have final mukti, or you can become one with me through Karma Yoga. Who are the Karma Yogis? The Karma Yogis are the workers. They are the workers. You may not see them sitting a lot praying or lighting a lot of agarbatti, but they work and they work. You may not see them in a temple or a puja or kata, but you'll probably find them outside working, upstairs working, downstairs working. And most importantly, you'll find them working when nobody's watching. They're called Karma Yogis. Karma means action. They're getting to God by serving the Lord. I want to tell you, all the volunteers of this mandir, they're all Karma Yogis. Me, Karma Yogi, nobody gets paid. All the children sitting here, the musicians, Auntie Mata Devki sitting on the floor, the receptionists, everybody, they're all called Karma Yogi because they're working for free for the Lord. And most importantly, they serve when nobody is watching. Bhagavati Mata says, this is called Karma Yogi. What is Jnana Yoga? Jnana Yoga is knowledge. Knowledge is when you learn something, not necessarily having a certificate, a diploma, or a degree, but when you learn something, right? The scriptures. You at least must know of the Bhagavad Gita. You must know about it. You must know who narrated it. You must know who listened to it. You must know how many chapters it have. These kinds of little intricacies. You must at least know which chapter talks about karma, right? Chapter 3, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Buddhi Yoga. You must know these things. Have the knowledge. The mother says that part is called Jnana Yoga, when you learn about the Dharma. You read the Ramayana a little bit. Everybody's home should have a Bhagavad Gita. I've shown you the most appropriate version for householders, for simple people. This is it here. Your home must have it. I've actually checked, and Amazon seemed to have it, so I don't know if it's a real one. But you must have a Gita, and you must open a page randomly, or maybe from chapter 1 or whatever, and read it and try to make sense out of it. And if it doesn't make sense to you, maybe turn the other page and read it. But this is called Jnana Yoga. Do not give up on the scriptures that Panditji alone must know it. And lastly, Bhakti Yoga, which is chapter 12 of the Bhagavad Gita. Bhakti Yoga, you can get to the Divine Mother through bhakti, devotion. Tomorrow night, our devotion will be tested. How is our devotion will be tested? How will our devotion be tested? We will have many hours of chanting after puja. We will have many hours of chanting Argalastotra. Lights will be off, diyas will be lit, Ma will be transformed. Right? 4 or 5 hours will be chanting things you don't know, but you will see people sitting in devotion. And just like you don't understand how electricity is created, but it lights the bulb. Similarly, you do not understand the meaning of the mantras, but you feel enlightened. You feel enlightened. That is called Bhakti Yoga, when people are devoted to the Divine Mother. When they are devoted to their work, they are devoted to Dharma. The mother says, these 3 parts, my father, they are known, of course, to come to me. They are the parts to come to me. But he says, Bhakti Yoga as well, they have 3 kinds of Bhakti Yoga. You can be a devotee, but there are 3 kinds of devotee. Matsarya krodha yukto yathasya bhakti tutamasi paripidadi tirahita swakalyanarthamevachah. Bhakti or devotion is of 3 kinds. The first kind, or that bhakti, is called tamasic bhakti, who worships me to pain somebody else. Yeah. You know, there is a temple in India, 2019-20, I took the children in Himachal. It is called Baglamukhi. Baglamukhi temple. It is a very unique temple. Energy is just amazing. Panditji, you went to Baglamukhi? Very powerful temple. And you know the color, what color we wear there when we go? Himachal, Baglamukhi. Yellow, that temple is all yellow. They have yellow crystal mala, yellow clothing, this type of clothing that we wear. Baglamukhi, if you don't know what you're doing, people use the energies to do wrong things, and it works. You know, in the Hindu tradition, Hindus usually have 2 names. You know that. They usually have a call name, and they have a secret name, right? The South Indians are known for this. I have a South Indian friend. He worked with me at the bank, still my very good friend. And so I call him a name, but when he does puja, he uses a different name. So I said, that rings a bell in my culture as well. Why is that? I said, Panditji, if you don't know, if you give people your right name, they can do so many things with it. Baglamukhi is a temple where you can pray to elevate yourself, and also you can use Shakti to degenerate yourself. Right? You can, if you know what to do. The mother says, if you use your devotion to pray for someone's falling, you're so close to God, and the mother will not harm somebody for you. Please don't misunderstand me. But those who pray for the falling of others, that is tamasic bhakti. You will fall instead. What is rajasic bhakti? That is the most impure. Then there's rajasic bhakti. What is rajasic bhakti? That bhakti is rajasic when one worships me for their own welfare. All you hear is me, 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 me. Bless me, give me this, give me that. All of it. That is rajasic bhakti. Your prayers must have you inside, but it must also have the welfare of the world inside. Remember Naraji, when he went to Satyanarayan, when he asked Bhagavan Satyanarayan, Naradenaiva samprishte Bhagavan kamalapati surarsaye yataivaham takshunudhyam samahita. Naraji asked for the welfare of the world, and Bhagavan Satyanarayan blessed him right away. He says, because you've asked me something selfless, I'm going to answer you right away. But if you're asking me for the welfare of yourself, I already know what you want. Don't insult me by asking me for yourself. I know what you want. But when you pray for others, it is a blessing. That's why somebody said, pray for me. And that's a big question again. Can you pray for somebody? Of course you can pray for somebody. Of course you can. You think God is, if you have a close connection with the divine, you put in a word for the divine, for somebody, it's a blessing. Pray for somebody. Rajasic bhakti is when you pray for yourself alone. Me, 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 me. And does not intend to do harm to others, but you pray for the self. But the mother, Parvati Mata, explains what is sattvic bhakti. Veda buddhaya tumam swasma danyam janati pamaraha tasya bhakti samakhyata nagadhi bhuturajasi. That bhakti is sattvic. It is the purest of bhakti. When anybody worship me to purify their sins and offer me the result of all their karma. When you offer all the results of your karma, remember? Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. Bhagavad Gita. Yome bhaktya prayachati. Krishna Bhagavan says in the Gita, offer me your fruits. What are the fruits? Your hands, your karmas. Offer me your karmas. Anyone who offers me their karmas of their life, I will purify their life, and that is called sattvic bhakti. When we pray to purify our karma, give yourself to God, give yourself to the Davi, she's saying. But she's saying there is one beyond that. There is one beyond the pure bhakti, beyond the peak of the mountain. There is something that lies there. Just like there are 6 chakras in the body, Mooladhara, Swanishtan, Manipuraka, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agna. But outside, up top here, there is a chakra residing there as well. Then, above all the bhakti, there is para bhakti. Anudha parama bhaktim prachamanam nibodhame madguna shravanam nityam mamanama tu kirtanam. She said that now here, as I tell you of para bhakti, he who hears always my glories, recite my name, and whose mind dwells always like the continuous flow of oil in me, who is receptacle of all auspicious qualities and gunas, but he has not the least trace of any desire to get the fruits of his karma. He does not want any rewards for his life. Then all the heavens will be at his feet. That person is called a parabhakta. When you are flowing, your devotion is flowing, but there is no expectation of anything at all. That expectation that we have from the Lord, it defies the law of karma, my friends. We know that when we do good, we're going to receive good. Mother says, beyond all of that is parabhakti, when one does not care for what happens because their devotion is so pure. He who becomes filled with devotion to me, whenever he sees my place, my devotees, hears my shastras, my bhajan, describes my deeds. He who is anxious to listen to my mantras, come tomorrow night, you're anxious to listen to the mantras, who's filled with the highest love, choked with the feelings of love for me, that person's experiencing parabhakti. When you hear a bhajan, and of course you're choked, tears are running out of your eyes, you're choked with devotion, that is called the experience of parabhakti, the highest form of devotion, Mother says. Parabhakti is the maddening rush of a river to the ocean. The river knows, or the trenches know, that there is something beyond this small little thing that we are living in. Likewise, my friends, there is a bigger place rather than this small little world that we live in. There is a bigger person than this small little being that exists, that call us. There is a lot more than this, and that is Paramatma. This evening, my friends, the Mother explains Parabhakti, and now the Divine Mother explains, of course, who in this world had Parabhakti. I believe, my friends, and I know you do as well, that it is okay to repent. It is okay to repent. It is okay to change. It is okay to become someone new by the grace of Bhagavati Mata. There was one in the Devi Bhagavat who, of course, repented. He was a very not so nice child, but he changed. This evening, the Devi is going to tell us about this, person. Every one of us has the ability to change, to become someone new, to, go internal or external or whatever it is, to become someone new. That Devi is going to reflect this power of bhakti this evening. Before we do that, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी और भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी. Your doors, O Mother. Whenever we hear of your doors, O Ma Durga, we're always anxious to come. Welcome again, everyone, in the temple and, of course, online. All those who are watching, hundreds of you watching in Facebook and YouTube, please clap your hands, enjoy the bhajans as we now go into a beautiful Kata in the Devi Bhagavat. बोलो प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार, अरे प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार, अरे भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी, भक्तों की प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी. हो ऊंचे पर्वत भवन निराला, ऊंचे पर्वत, हो ऊंचे पर्वत भवन निराला, ऊंचे पर्वत भवन निराला, आके शीश नवाए संसार भवानी, शीश नवाए संसार, बड़ा प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी. हो जगमग जगमग ज्योत जगे है, जगमग जगमग ज्योत जगे है, जगमग जगमग ज्योत जगे है, जगमग जगमग, तेरे चरणों में गंगा की धार भवानी, चरणों की गंगा की धार भवानी, बड़ा प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी. जय हो माँ जगदम्बा. लाल चुनरिया लाल लाल चूरा, लाल चुनरिया लाल लाल चूरा, ओ लाल चुनरिया लाल लाल चूरा, लाल चुनरिया लाल हरे लाल फूलों के सोहे हार भवानी, लाल फूलों के सोहे हार भवानी, बड़ा प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी। पल में भरती झोली खाली, पल में भरती झोली खाली, तेरी चरणों में गंगा की धार भवानी, चरणों में गंगा की बड़ा प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार। तेरी भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी, भक्तों की लगी है बड़ा प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार। तेरे भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी, भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी, ओ भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी, भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी। जयकारा शेरवाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। ऐ माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली माता तेरी सदा ही जय। Once there was a great king by the name of Aruna. Aruna had a single son, one son, and his name was Satyavrata. The name alone, Satyavrata, means, Satya means truth, Vrata means an observance. So it meant that if your name is Satyavrata, it means your entire life should be an observance of truth. That is the meaning of the name. All of us, as you know, our Hindu names, we have meanings. I've talked about that a lot to our congregation, online and in the temple, so I won't touch on it too much. But please note that when a child is born, it is important to give a Hindu name. When that name is called to that child, that name connects the child to their planet of birth, right? So whatever planet is there, and I've always given you the example, I was born under Punarvasu Nachatra, that planet, second Prahar, so the syllable became Ha. So my father called me Hardat. And Hardat means Har, Mahadev, that's Shiva. That means that which is a gift from. Hardat, so gift from Shiva. So you have Krishna Dat, which means a gift from Krishna. Ram Dat, Talbai here, gift from Ram, right? Surya Dat, or all them Dat. As long as you hear Dat, it means it's a gift from that person, that creative energy. So your name means a lot. Somebody call your name, and that's why it's a good thing when people talk your name. They say Hardat, Hardat, Hardat all the time. More I'm going to God. More when people call your name, more you're going close to God. So be happy about that, when people call your name a lot. And so his name was Satyavrat, which means his entire life was supposed to be an observance of truth. As a matter of fact, regardless of your name, your whole life should be an observance of truth. Satyavratam satyaparam trisatyam satyasya yoni nihitam cha satye satyasya satyamrita satyanetram satyatmakam tvam sharanam prapadhe. The verse from the Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran. Satyavratam satyaparam trisatyam. Regardless of whatever vrat you do, fasting, Navratri vrat, Shivratri vrat, nothing is greater than an observance of truth all your life. Satyavratam, Satya Param Trisatyam. Param means the highest form of vrat you could do in your life is to speak the truth. People, always keep that in mind. Do not ever waver. Do not ever fall off from the path of truth. Just speak it, and then mind will be free. Satyavratam, Satya Param Trisatyam. Satsasya yoni nihitam cha satye. Satya satyamrita satyanetram. By living a truthful life, there is amrit. You get the nectar of life will be given to you. Satya Param Satya Param Trisatyam. But Satyavrata, the son of Arun the king, he was not such a good child. He was far from being a good child. The Devi Bhagavad described him as Arunasya Sutta Shriman Satyavrata iti Shrutah Sobhutta cha Kamumandatma Yeti Lopumah Sapapatma Viprabhayam Hatavan Kamamohitah Vivahe Tasya Vignam Sa Chakara Nripate Sutah. His entire life, he was very lustful, he was very wicked, and willfully he would hurt people emotionally and physically. Overpowered by lust, one day there was a wedding, and there was a Brahmana who was marrying a girl, and he went and stole the girl from the wedding and ran away. Imagine that. Very, very lustful, very, very troublesome. And everyone went, the entire village went, and they complained to the king about the behavior of his son. Your son displayed his lustful ways and has now peaked in the negative side. The father took an oath. He says, I'm going to ensure that this child of mine faces the punishment. Naham putre na putrarti tvayacha kulapan sanaha chatheshtam vrata dushtatman kirtinasha krutastavaha. The father said that, you want to lust over the world, you want to leave your dharma and lust over the world, that go and happily live with them. Go and happily live with the world. And the father placed him out of the home. He had nowhere to go. Wherever you go, hearing the words of the angry father, no one will ever accept you. And so what happened? He was banished by his father. The guru of the family was Guru Vashishta, and Guru Vashishta said to the king that, he cannot bring morality to your family, so let him go. Satyavrata was very angry with Guru Vashishta. It so happened that he went to the forest, and now he's wondering, he has nowhere to go, right? He has nowhere to go. He thought he was a man by himself, but now he cannot cook, he cannot earn, he cannot have anything. Only then now he starts to realize the importance of his parents. So what happened? Guru Vishwamitra was living in the forest. And Guru Vishwamitra, his wife's name was Kaushika. Guru Vishwamitra was preparing now to go live the life of a sannyas, to live the life of a saint. To become a Swami, you can do it in two ways. If you're married, you have a wife and you have children, they must be independent, they must not be short of anything, and then you have to seek the permission from your family. Yeah, it can be done. Swamis are not always unmarried. As a matter of fact, it is best when they follow Brahmachari Grihastha Vanprash Sannyas. When you go through the phases, that is how God intended us to live. So the first stage is, if you are married, you have children, and they are independent, then what happened? You get their permission, and then you can become a recluse. If they don't agree, you cannot, because your tapasya will not bring you any merit. The second way is, of course, to live a recluse all your life and never get married. Guru Vishwamitra was leaving his family, but his wife Kaushika was behind, and she had children, and she started to punish. The boy, Satyavrata, saw the woman, and she had children, and no matter how wicked intentions he had, no matter how much wicked intentions he had, he could not watch the woman punish. So he went. And the woman now was, starting to drag her children and was trying to look for ways to find food to feed them. Satyavrata saw her so distressed. Drishtva Satyavrate nartha tapaso shukra samyutaha prapachya nityitam tu kim. He said that I'm going to help you today. I'm going to take a vow today, woman. I don't know you. I don't know your children. I don't even know your husband. Lekin pativrate raksha putram dasyami varanam tava tavadeva patistena banaschaiva gamashyati. I'm going to take a vow that I will protect you until your husband comes back. I don't have food for myself, but I will protect you. And what happened? He always did his task. Satyavratastu bhaktyam kripam cha palitastullaha. He went, he hunted, he found water, brought vegetables. They lived, he respected the woman. So what happened? A person is starting to transform now. One who was so lustful, saw punishment, saw another human being going through struggle, and he now is starting to become transformed. Right? And what happened? As he did his task, the woman felt great. She was the wife of a sannyas. She felt very happy. The children as well felt great. But what happened? One day, as he was roaming in the forest, he saw the ashram of Guru Vashishta, the same Guru who had told his father to put him out of the house. The Guru had a cow, and he went and he stole the cow of Guru Vashishta. It was a beautiful cow. And evam te shankaya kruva patantu tavivastayaha. By stealing the cow now, he angers the Guru. Why did he steal the cow? There is something called revenge. I think all of you know what that is. You just want to get to somebody because they did something wrong to you. And so what happened? Because they did a wrong to you, you're about to overturn your whole life now to take revenge to bring them down. Can I please ask that when you're in the temple, you don't look at your phones, please? If I can ask that, thank you. If you want, you can go outside and do that. So revenge is there. They want to take revenge, right? And what happened in the revenge situation? All that you have worked for, all that you have toiled for, all the goodness you have achieved, you're now going to spill it because you want to avenge somebody. Karma itself is a very powerful thing. If you feel that somebody has hurt you or has done something wrong, then karma will take care of them. You don't worry about that. But to take revenge is to pile on, is to add on, my friends, more sins and more negativities than you already have. He takes that act now, that approach, and he takes revenge. He steals the cow of Guru Vashishta. When he stole the cow, my friends, the Guru gave him a shrap. The Guru gave him a curse that I'm going to give you the shrap today, that for the stealing of a cow, 3 things he did was wrong. The stealing of a cow, the stealing of a Brahmin's wife, and the fiery anger you had for your father. I'm going to curse you that there'll be 3 stripes across your head. There'll be 3 stripes, not this way. If the stripes are this way, then that's a blessing. If the stripes are this way, then there's a blessing. But if the stripes are down like this, then that's a curse. From that day, he was called Trishanku, one with 3 stripes across his head. Wherever he go, nobody would accept him because he had the 3 things. People would look at him and they would degrade him. They would not accept him even at their doors. But one day, my friends, as you know, when you are not accepted by anyone, na tato, na mata, na bandhur, na data, na putro, na putri, na brityo, na bharta. She is there to welcome you. And that is why we say, Par karo mera bera bhavani, par karo mera bera. We're going to ask the Divine Mother, Par karo, to Mother, let me paddle across this ocean. There should be never a time in life when you feel that you have no one in life, my friends. Reach out to someone. And when there is no one, Please reach out to your Bhagavan. पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, छाया घोर अंधेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, छाया घोर अंधेरा भवानी, पार करो, अरे पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी,
पार करो मेरा बेरा।
और गहरी नदियाँ नाव पुरानी,
गहरी नदियाँ नाव पुरानी,
दया करो माँ आद्य भवानी,
दया करो माद्य भवानी।
हो गहरी नदियाँ नाव पुरानी, दया करो माद्य भवानी, सबको आसरा तेरा भवानी, सबको आसरा तेरा, सबको आसरा तेरा भवानी, सबको आसरा माँ, पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो
मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा।
हर मैं निर्गुनिया गुण नहीं खोई, मैं निर्गुनिया
गुण नहीं कोई,
दया कर मैया जगा दो किस्मत कोई, मैया जगा दो
किस्मत
ओ मैं निर्गुनिया गुण नहीं कोई, मैया जगा दो किस्मत कोई, देखियो ना गुण मेरा भवानी, देखिए ना गुण मेरा, देखिए ना गुण मेरा भवानी, देखिए ना गुण, अरे पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी,
पार करो मेरा बेरा।
हर जग जननी तेरी जोत जगाई,
जननी तेरी जोत जगाई,
एक दीदार की आस लगाई,
दीदार की आस लगाई।
ओ जग जननी तेरी ज्योति जगाई, एक दीदार की आस लगाई, हृदय करो बसेरा भवानी, हृदय करो बसेरा, हृदय करो बसेरा भवानी, हृदय करो हर पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी,
पार करो मेरा
हर पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी, पार करो
मेरा बेरा।
हर पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा, पार करो मेरा, पार करो मेरा बेरा भवानी. Help me to get across this ocean of life, this struggle that we call life, man. This is the prayer he asked. Trishanku, now this boy who was Satyavrata, he became Trishanku, wanted the 3 stripes on his head. Nobody would dare accept him in their home or in his ashram because of the sins he had committed in his life. He ends up now at an ashram. An ashram is a place where there is good things always going on. There's mantras chanted, there is pujas happening, there is havan happening, and only those things happen. You've always heard we saying this, that when you come into a temple here or this space is for different things. This space here is for prayers. This space is for chanting, is for puja, is for bhajan. Why? Because whatever you do in a space, it leaves that energy there. It leaves that energy there. So, in a space where there's puja, havan, chanting, bhajans and so going on, and when all that is done, and then people start to talk, after Arty, people start gossip and talk about life and story and work and everything, that energy calms down. The traditional rules for temples is you shouldn't speak in a temple. Yeah, there are certain temples you go, you cannot speak. In the real traditional Shakti Peet, if you go to a place called Shakti Peet, where like the mother body parts fell, you cannot speak. They tell you like this. Even in Toronto here, they have some temples. Because whatever you do, it creates an energy in the temple or in that space. Similarly, your home. The minute somebody walks in your home, walks in a warehouse, walks in an office, if you're energy sensitive, you will sense what really goes on. The minute you walk into a traditional Hindu family home, you feel energy. You know pujas are done here. You know havan is done here. You know tarpanam is done. You know sadhana. You feel different. An ashram is a place, a temple is a place where you come and you do not have to pray. The energy alone takes care of your presence. I've always said that. So that's why talking is done downstairs or outside, like gossiping and things like that. And here, it's all prayers and so on. Of course, nothing wrong in saying hi and hello. You must do that. So he goes to the ashram and right away he feels a different energy. He sees the people, they're sitting and they're chanting. And what happens? He starts to chant. He doesn't know what they're chanting, but he says they're good people. So whatever they're doing has to be good. So he heard them chanting, Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai Viche Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai Viche. So he chanted the mantras. He chanted the mantra, Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Then when everything stopped, he walked about, he chanted, he sat and he chanted. He just stayed around the ashram. You know, you hang around in good places. You don't have to ask anyone to teach you. You pick up things. If you're around the right people, you pick up things, right? So he hung around the ashram. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai Viche, Chamundai Viche, Chamundai Viche. Then he heard that Guruji was talking of Purascharan. The people who did sadhana, Ganapati sadhana, would have learned about Purascharan. Purascharan is when you do 100,000 chanting. After 100,000 chanting, you must do havan with that mantra, 1/10 of the 100,000. So 10,000 havan you must do with the same mantra. And 1/10 of the 10,000, 1,000, right? You must do what? You must feed brahmanas and so on. 1/10 of everything. So he heard about this. He finished 100,000 chanting, Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai Viche. He goes now to the Havan Kund. And he's going to take the samagri to show it in the Havan Kund to finish his Purascharan. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai. The pujari came and hit the hand like this. You know, and the boy was so afraid. He's transforming into something good. He's transforming into someone good. Encourage him. Encourage him. In this temple, you don't have to be afraid of that. We don't know who a lot of people are. We don't know where you've come from. But we invite you to come and to pray. Because when you're in front of God, there is an opportunity for you to transform from whatever you are into something more blissful. They hit it out of his hands. And what happens, my friends, when they hit the samagri out of his hands? You know, he said, if these are men of God, Devi Bhagavad says, if these are men of God, but they are preventing me from experiencing God, then who should I turn to experience God? Right? If these are men of God, and they cannot prevent me from experiencing Bhagavati Mata, then who should I turn to? He became so depressed. He became so angry. They chased him out of the ashram. And what did he do, my friends? Now he felt embarrassed. My father has forsaken me. Tasya shamyasya vachastesham raja dhukama pavaha. My father has forsaken me. I've been cursed by Vasishta. The pujaris would never let me worship in their Havan Kund. Pitram chaham pitrayakya. I cannot offer samagri in the name of the Jagadamba. Then what will happen to me now? I do not deserve to live on this earth. And you know what he did? He builds a big pyre of fire. Lots of wood he placed, and he builds a fire. Tada pristuratam kritva chittam kashtain nripatmaja sasmara chandikam devi prashemana duchattayana. he builds a big pyre of fire. And he says, now I'm going to jump into this fire. This, in nowadays term, this is called suicide. He has given up. He has given up on his father. He's given up on the gurus. He's given up on his parents. He's given up on God now. And he says, Ma, I thought that I was doing something by chanting your name, but I have no place on this earth. I am now going to commit suicide. And he builds a big pyre of fire, and he's now going to jump inside of the fire. Suicide, my friends, is a very sensitive thing for a lot of people, and for me as well. Suicide has no place in our dharma. Suicide, you have not given yourself your life. You have not given life to yourself, and you have no right to take it. This is not yours. Your atma is not yours. What is not yours, you don't have right over. It is not something that anyone should do. I think that whatever problems we have in life, whatever challenges we have in life, there is someone who can help us. There is someone who we can pick up the phone. There is someone who you can pick up the phone and call. And when you hear their voices, you will change your mind. Your sorrows will be changed to happiness. Your happiness will be changed to something a little bit more pleasurable. There is someone who you can pick up on the phone and talk to. But never ever have that thought in your mind. And when nothing works, my friends, Bhagavati Mata is there to help you. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Daya Rupe Na Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha Durga Durgati Dur Kar Mangal Karo Sab Kaaj Man Mandir Ujjwal Kar Kirpa Karke Aaj ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं सब अंधकार मिटा दे मैया सब अंधकार मिटा दे मैया दर्श तेरा कर पाऊं मैं ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया जग में आकर जग को मैया अब तक ना पहचान सका अब तक ना पहचान सका क्यों आया हो कहा मैं जाना ये भी ना मैं जान सका ये भी ना मैं जान सका तू है यकम वगोचर मैया तू है अगम वगोचर मैया कहूँ कैसे लख पाऊँ मैं ऐसा प्यार बहा दे ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। कर कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी, मैं बालक नादान हूँ, मैं बालक नादान हूँ। नहीं आराधन जप तप जानू, मैं अवगुण की खान हूँ, मैं अवगुण की खान हूँ। दे ऐसा वरदान है मैया, दे ऐसा वरदान है मैया, सुमिरन तेरा गाऊं मैं। ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। हो मैं बालक तू मैया मेरी, निश दिन तेरी होत है, निश दिन तेरी होत है। तेरे कृपा ही मैं तेरी, भीतर जो भी होत है, भीतर जो भी होत है। शरण लगा लो मुझको मैया, शरण लगा लो मुझको मैया, तुझ पर बलि बलि जाऊं मैं। ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं। सब अंधकार मिटा दे मैया, दर्श तेरा कर पाऊं मैं। ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। Your love must be so much for God that Bhagwan gives you, Bhagwati Mata gives you comfort. Bhagwati Mata gives you this comfort. As children, let us work hard every day to, yes, to understand our friends, to know this world, to have knowledge, but build a relationship with your Lord, build a relationship with your mother. As parents, we have to work hard each and every day to introduce our children to God. Because, you know, today, what we think of God, what the West think of God, you know, young people are now thinking of God, my friends, is a lot more than that. God is not about, you know, when you're married, then you know God, or when you die, you know God. No, no. It must be someone who you embrace every single day. And that's why parents, young parents, all parents, work every day to introduce your children to God, to let them stay close. Because this Davi has given, she has done magic, made the impossible become possible. You know, paved the path for so many, paved the path for our community. She has made all of this happen. She does miracles, my friends. When Satyavrata or Trishanku now stood in the pyre and says, Ma, nobody wants me in this world. So guess what happens? The mother appears in front of him. Tadapitram kritva chittam kashtayin nipatmaja. As he's about to throw himself in the fire, Sasmara Chandikam Devi Pramesha Manuchittayan. Chandika Devi appeared in front of him and held him embraced him. He said, son, no, this is not right for you. He looked up and he saw this beautiful goddess. Who are you? He started to cry. He says, you're chanting every day, Om, I'm Hrim, Klim, Chamundai, Viche. I am Chamunda. I'm Chamunda, Chandamunda. It was Chamunda, that's how she got the name. She slayed the demons, Chanda and Munda. That represents the eyes, the lustful eyes. That's how she got the name Chamunda. I am Chamunda Devi. I am Chandika. I have come to rescue you, my son. But why would you want to rescue me? Why would God want to rescue me when no one in this whole world wants to have anything to do with me? So Mata says, that is the problem, my son. That is the problem. That you have won the confidence of God, but you cannot win the confidence of people. And that is okay. If you cannot win the confidence of people or the love of people, at least win the confidence of God. That is what matters in this world. Mata took him, rescued him from committing that suicide. And he says, what am I going to do, Ma? You know, I inadvertently was chanting your name. I felt great. I changed myself. What you say, you know, what you recite, it has an impact on you. Tomorrow night, I want to see you in this temple. I want the whole community to come out. There is over 400 and plus families watching, you know, on YouTube and Facebook. If you can tune in as well, or just come on out to the temple. You may not understand the chanting, but you will feel the vibrations. We're going to chant Kunjikastotram for 108 times. I would like to see 108 persons sitting here. For each chanting, it may last 5 minutes or 6 minutes, doesn't matter. But at the end of it, you will go and you'll do a little Arty. You will stand in front of the Divine Mother and observe the chanting with bliss. And if you can come, please go on the website. The link is up, bhavanishangramandar.com/Navratri, and put your name. Just send your name and we will chant one for you. But those who are in person, please, you're allowed to sit and then go to the Davi. Afterwards, we'll bless. You will not understand a lot that's chanted, but what you say, it has an impact on you, my friends. Om, I am Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche. The mother took him and the mother blessed him. And the mother says, my son, Kim teta vistatam sadhu hasanatu tam twajaha stiro bhai mahabhaga pitate jarasanvita. Go back. I will make sure your father change his mind. I will send my blessings and tell him that I have accepted you. And whoever I accept, they will always be accepted by the world. By my grace, my son, your father will install you on the throne, and in due time, he will conquer his desires, and he will go to Brahmalok, to the heavens. Satyavrata went back now to his father. His father embraced him. His father made him the king, by the way, embraced him, because he's changed, he's transformed, right? He transformed from someone unworthy, he's become worthy. He transformed. And what happened? His father gave him lessons now. What are some of the lessons? Putra dharmo mati karya mananiya mukodbhava nyayagatam dhanam grahyam rakshinaya sada praja. O son, your highest duty is to keep your mind always on dharma. Putra dharma mati karya. Your highest duty as a child is to always keep your mind on dharma. Your highest duty is to keep your mind always on dharma. To respect the Brahmins, right? Respect the Brahmins. Don't trouble them. Never speak falsely anywhere, nor follow any bad course in any way. If the stream is rushing towards the falls, you will not dare go in there, because you will fall into something that is not good for you. Don't go to a path that will lead you to nowhere, my friends. Don't ever walk on a path that will lead you to nowhere. My son, I teach you again, rather the words of the spiritual good persons ought to be fully observed. The ascetics ought to be worshipped. Senses must be controlled. And the wicked, cruel robbers are certainly to be avoided. This is advice that we all give to our children. O son, kartavyam karya siddhartha ragya putra sadaivahi. For one's success, one should consult with your parents. Consult with your parents. In a disagreement between the child and the parent, I don't care what intelligence you have, but the parent is always right. The mother is always right and the father is always right. Because a child thinks that they have so much intelligence to see beyond. But you do not have the wisdom of life and experience like your parents do. This is the lesson the king has given to his child, his son. One ought not to argue in vain and always avoid the company of the wicked. O son, you should worship the Davi. You should give thanks to her. You should always do tapasya to her. Always shoo your back to gambling. No? Dhyute madhye tatha geye nyunam var dhushiyachaha. Always shoo your back to gambling. Gambling, you remember what gambling caused, my friends? When Dharmaraj Yudhishthir in the Mahabharata, he loved to do something that he did not know how to do. He gambled his brothers, his wife, his kingdom, everything. He gambled himself. Gambling is something that opens his jaws and it makes you feel that you're getting in there. Do not gamble. Dhyute madhye. Madhye means drinking of alcohol. He told his son, stay away from alcohol. Alcohol, my friends, is bad for you. It makes you feel that you're something or someone. It is never anything good to drink, right? Otherwise, the pilots will be drinking it, the doctors will be drinking while they're doing their job. My son, stay away from drinking. Stay away from women who will bring you down, and try to make friendship with everyone in this world. In so doing, he taught his son these beautiful messages and lessons in life. As we teach our children as well, I know that it is a time when children are very educated. But please, my friends, all the young children who are here today, or at least those who are listening online, and a lot of them are online tonight, all of you on Facebook and YouTube, if you are listening, and if your parents are listening as well, please understand that your parent-child relationship is very important. Teach your children always how to follow the dharma, and parents always embrace the children. This is our Kata tonight of Satyavrata, to show us that a little leadership in the wrong direction will have severe impact in our lives. May Bhagavati Mata be with all of you. And no matter what the world throws at us, and no matter what the world gives us, or no matter what place we think we have in this world, please understand, she is always by our side. Do your sadhana, do your prayers, and always be close to the Devi. Bole Jagadambika Mata ki, Jaykara Shera Walida Bol Sache Darbar ki Jai. Hey Mai Meri Jagmag Jota Wali Mata Teri Sada hi Jai. लाल लाल बिंदिया चूरी माँ के लाल चुनरिया और है मेरे माता रानी लाल. Today the mother is wearing yellow, but Saturday you'll bring red chunni for her. When we went to India in Himachal Pradesh, I went to most of the Devis there, Baglamukhi and Jwalamukhi, Naina Devi and all of them. And when I went, we bought a shawl and we took it for the Devi. But I told the Panditji, as I bring this shawl, I'm going to let you take it and touch it on the Devi, and please give it to me back. Because I know when they keep it, what's going to happen? They're going to take it and sell it back to 100 people. So I said, take the shawl, touch it on the Devi, and give me back. So we had quite a few shawls. I brought them back. And why did I bring them back? I wanted to bring them back so that I will give you an opportunity to have one. I brought quite a few back, but only a few are left, and they're in the puja store. These are pretty nice because they touch Jwalamukhi, Naina Devi, and so on. We took it and there the fire was and everything. So there are just a few left in the puja store, but we will have more red shawl and so for you. Saturday night, you can buy a red shawl and bring it for the mother. It's very important to do that, to put a shawl. Remember when she was fighting the battle and her shawl fell off, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, they brought a shawl, from the heavens, and they put it on the Devi. So important it is to put. May she always protect you and keep your dignity intact. That is why putting the shawl means. Let your dignity always be intact. So Saturday night, all of you can bring a shawl. We have for sale in the puja store, and give it to the Devi. Lal lal bindiya churi maa ke lal, चुनरिया और है मेरी माता रानी लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरी माता रानी लाल, लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरी माता रानी लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरी माता रानी लाल. बोलो जय हो जगदम्बा. ओ लाल लाल पतित बांधे तेरे लाल, लाल लाल पतित बांधे तेरे लाल, लाई है लाई मैया तेरा चोला लाल, लाई है लाई मैया तेरा चोला लाल, लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरी माता रानी लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरी माता रानी लाल. ओ मेहंदी लाल लाल मैया लाली तेरे लाल, मेहंदी लाल लाल मैया लाली तेरे लाल, जयकारा बोले तेरे बाल गोपाल, जयकारा बोले तेरे बाल गोपाल. मैया लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरे माता रानी लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरे माता रानी लाल, लाल लाल झुमका मोती तेरा लाल, लाल लाल झुमका मोती तेरा लाल, लाल सभी है मैया देखे खुशहाल, लाल सभी है मैया देखे खुशहाल, लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, लाल लाल बिंदिया चूड़ी माँ के लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरे माता रानी लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरे माता रानी लाल. ओ चुनरिया और है मेरे माता रानी लाल, चुनरिया और है मेरे माता रानी लाल. बोले जगदम्बिका दुर्गा माता की जय, चंडिका माता की जय हो. As we conclude tonight, I want to remind all of you, tomorrow night is our chanting session. After service, we will sit here and chant for 108 times the Argalastotra. I would like all of you to register your names online, bhawanishankarmandir.com/Navratri. There's no fee for this. I'm sure you will use your discretion, make a small donation to the temple, but there's no fee for this. Those of you who are coming in person, please come, and you can register online as well, put your names. So we have it nice and organized. In so doing, you don't, everything is organized nicely. So when you come, you will sit with your family or you alone. You take a flower. We chant Argalastotram to you. It's a very, very powerful stotram. This Argalastotram is the last in the Durga Saptashati. The last in Durga Saptashati. Let me read to you a little bit of what it means. Shuno Devi pravachyami Argalastotram uttamam yena mantra prabhavena chandi japa shubho bhavait. Yena mantra. According to Durga Saptashati, there is no chanting to the Devi greater than this one. Na kavacham, na Argalastotram. Remember we read the Davi kavach before? Na kavacham, that's not great. Na Argalastotram. Argalastotram. Rupam dehi, jayam dehi, yasho dehi. That is not great. Na kavacham Argalastotram. Kilakam narahasyakam. You chant the Kilakam to the Jagadamba as well. Narahasyakam. Not powerful, it is said. Na suktam nyapi dhyanam cha. Jata Vedase, when we chant the suktam. Na nyaso na chavalchanam. No nyasa process is greater than this. Kunjika patapyatirna durga pata phalam labet. When you chant and observe and listen to the Kunjika Stotram, Durga Pat Phalam Labhet. You receive the fruits, Phalam Labhet, of Durga Pat. You receive the fruits of her. Ati Guhyataram Devi Denama Durlabham. Durlab means very, very difficult. It is very difficult to attain fruits in other aspects of life. Come tomorrow night and let us chant this together for 108 times. Why 108? 108 is a very auspicious number, first of all, so that it pleases the entire body, it pleases you. It's going to run a little bit into the night, but hey, if nobody else has come, at least I'll be here chanting for my Divine Mother. So I'm hoping to see all of you, and if you can't be here, send your names in to the website, and we will chant in your name as well. Remotely, you'll get blessings too. Of course, that works. Come on out tomorrow. Let's do this devotional. It's very soothing and very nice. Saturday evening when you come, please purchase a shawl, from the puja store and bring it for the Divine Mother. As you place it on her head, we pray for your life, for dignity and growth as well. Sunday is a very big day, and I want to tell you that we have the murtis in stock now. The 8 Lakshmi murtis and more, as a matter of fact, were purchased. So, and we only have 6 Ma Kali murtis. They are different murtis, one of them big, one of them small. So if you are here and you would like to have a Ma Lakshmi murti and a Ma Kali murti, this is not just murtis, this will be, the energy will be placed into the murtis and then will be gifted to you to take home. The pran pratishtha will be done to the murti. We have some very beautiful murtis, really beautiful. They're all brass murti, and Ma Kali murti is one of them is a dark marble, but that is gone already. So go after this. I'll be in the store to tell you what is sold and all, and you can choose which one you want, and then we can have it ready for you. The murtis will be consecrated, which means when you get it, it will be an energized murti with clothing for you to take home. Sunday morning, we're going to have Ashtalakshmi Puja. So anyone who wants to, by the way, purchase a murti, we have decided that we're not going to ship it to the United States or any part of Canada because cost and all that, and it is too challenging. Sometimes you're posting, people don't get it. So we only have a few. So it is limited to the local people, and one devotee in the States, she's going to come in December to get hers. But what happens, if you're here and you would like it, a murti, please go in the puja store and we'll reserve one for you tonight. Or if you want to, if you're not here and you want it, please contact me and I can reserve it for you. The Kali murtis, we only have 6, and that's going to go very fast. 3 is already gone. So we have some beautiful Mahalakshmi murti. You got to have these good things in your home. We have a very nice one with the back and everything. Anyways, when you go, you'll see them. And we consecrate them and we give it to you. So Sunday morning, we will have puja. 9 o'clock to 10:30, we'll have Ashtalakshmi Puja. It's a day of prayers because it is Lalita Panchami. It's a day of Ma Lalita Devi, when Mahalakshmi graces us with wealth. So, if the mother blesses me with wealth, it means my dharma will grow. I will give more to the temple. I give more to my culture. So I pray that all of you get wealthy every day. That is my prayer, that all of you grow strength to strength and get wealthy and healthy, because that matters. So 9 to 10:30, I wish to have 8 families or 8 persons to sit for the Ashtalakshmi Puja. We will have 8 bedis. Like the bedis, you'll sit 8 families separately, and you'll sit and I'll perform the puja for you, right? I'll perform the puja by yourself. 8 families only. To perform that, you have to contact me. Call me or send me a text. You have my phone number. And we will perform the puja here for you. We only have 1 family who came forward so far, so we need 7 more. So send me a text regarding that. It's going to go very quick. You make a donation to the temple. You only have to buy flowers and some puja ingredients and so on. And we don't put a fee on this because we know how big your heart is. So you may want to give little or a lot, doesn't matter to us. So please make a donation to the temple. We don't want to put a fee for prayers. And after that, 9 to 10:30, that will happen. We'll perform Ashtakam Puja. This is to grace the temple with blessings and you as well. Then we put away those, and at 11 o'clock, we start the Lalita Devi Puja, where we perform puja to the Mahameru. That will start at 11 and will probably go for 2.5 hours. If you want to participate in the puja, you can be here. I know a lot of people have Mahameru, which we have consecrated in the temple before, and we're thinking of bringing it that day to do their puja. But it will be, if you do that, we may not have space for, because it was about close to 21 families who did that. But we will be doing the Mahameru Puja here for the temple. It's a 2.5, 3 hours of puja, very powerful, strong pujas. So please come and participate in that. You will get a chance to do Abhishekam on the Mahameru and do your offerings, and we will make it very interactive for people, because that is the day for Lalita Devi Puja. So that will go on from 11, to 3 hours or so, puja. Lots of ingredients we offer and so on, big preparation. And after that, you go home, you get some rest and so on, and evening you come back, and you'll have the darshan of Mahalakshmi, Ashtalakshmi, and so on. It is that point that we will give the people who sponsor the Lakshmi, the 8th Lakshmi, their murtis to take home. We have more than 8 Lakshmis actually. We have 2 beautiful big ones that we bought. If you want to have a predominantly strong murti in your altar that is Lakshmi, there is availability. So go and see them. You get the choice to, there are different prices and all that. You can go and get it. We also have Saraswati Murti, beautiful Saraswati Murti. This is a great time to have these things. Rather than buy it from a shop and just go pray, we consecrate it for you. The best day for doing that is Monday. So we'll consecrate the Saraswati Murtis, energize it, and we'll give it to you. They're available in the store, the puja store there. And you can get them. After this, it will be a while again where we do this kind of consecration in the temple here. We also brought in some very authentic Panchmukhi Hanuman chanting. You can see them, and if you like them, get one. But we want to not sell you something that you just admire, but something that you love to worship. So go in the puja store afterwards, and if you're interested, just call me. And Tuesday evening is the day when we will install the Kali Ma Murtis, because it's Bhairavi Puja. Keep in touch with all these dates. We have a lot going on here. We'll have 16 beautiful young ladies of the temple on Tuesday who will be doing the Ma Bhairavi Puja. Very energized and powerful puja. These are the girls who, because of work and school, they don't come here as often as they would like, because they have families and so now. But they were initially involved in the temple, and some are still involved. So we want to bring them back and give gratitude to the Devi for allowing us to have them with us. So Tuesday afternoon, they'll be beautifully dressed and making offerings to the Devi. And then that takes us, we'll announce more what's happening. So please be when the pujas are happening, and let us know how we can help you in any way. If you want to sponsor online, you can do so, or you want to do so in person, please do so. Support the cause, support Navratri, support our festival, support our temple. We ask you to do that. Thank you all so much. Lovely to see so many of you in the temple, and also all of you online. We will now stand for Arty. So then again, I announced earlier, Grandma is sponsoring today, and I want to wish her a happy birthday again, 73rd birthday she's celebrating today, Grandma Doreen Kemraj. She also sponsored the malas and the jasmine for Ma Durga. And as I always like to say, those who decorate the Divine Mother, you'll always remain beautiful in life. May you always remain smiling and beautiful and calm and peaceful, Grandma Doreen. God bless you always. All right, let's stand now for Arty. Om Yarni Kani Chapapani Janmantar Kritani Chan Tani Sarvani Nashyantu Pradakshinam Pare Pare. Jayam Ambe Gauri Maiya Jayambe Gauri. O bolo Jayambe Gauri Maiya Jayambe Gauri Maiya Jayambe Gauri Maiya Jayambe Gauri. O Maiya Jayambe Gauri Maiya Jayambe Gauri. को निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिव जी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय अम्बे गौरी. मांग सिंदूर विराजत दीको मृग मद को उज्ज्वल से तो नैना चंद्र बदननी को मैया जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय अम्बे गौरी. कैनिक समान पुष्प गणमाला कंठ गौरी ओ बोलो जय अम्बे गौरी ओ बोलो जय अम्बे गौरी ओम सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबिके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्थ रहे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनां सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो गणपति भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, बाल कृष्ण लाल की, सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की, सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, गंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, सरस्वती माता की, महालक्ष्मी माता की, जयकारा शेर वालीला बोल साचे दरबार की। है माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली माता तेरी सदा ही, बोले जगदम्बिका माता की। अरे सी जय हार्ड, बोले जगदम्बिका माता की, बोले जगदम्बिका माता की। सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सनातन धर्म की, सनातन धर्म की। सबको ये जय माता दी, सबको ये जय माता दी, जय माता दी, जय माता दी। हजार बार बोलो जय माता दी, जय माता दी, जय माता दी। Good to see all of you. Very lovely attendance. Please be seated. Take Arty where you're seated, and as you're going at the door, Panditji will give you Prashad. And if you need the murtis, I'm going there now to help you with selecting one and for your family. Thank you.